For the price of 2 breasts, you get a feast. Wings, thighs, stock, tenders, and still keep the change. But what if I told you you're throwing away half your money buying chicken the easy way? I visited 6 stores, logged every price, and learned a shocking truth. Convenience is the most expensive ingredient. Buying whole chickens saves on average 56%. That's like getting more than half your meat for free. But who has time for all that prep? You're not wrong. But I have smarter, faster ways to make every piece gold. Even if you skip the fancy stuff and toss the bones, you still save 34%. That's real money. But here's what no one tells you. The bones, the fat, the scraps, they're secret gold waiting to become flavor. Every leftover piece transforms into rich homemade stock. Not waste, a treasure store-bought cartons can't touch. When you make your own stock, the savings climb to 72%. That's better than any sale or coupon. Try this test. 1 sip from the box, 1 from your pot. One is salt water, the other tastes like home. A whole chicken gives you control. Breasts, thighs, tenders, wings, every cut on your terms, every dollar stretched. You only eat breasts and thighs? Fine. Even then, you're still saving 22% by starting whole. From 1 chicken, you get dinners for a week, tenders for lunch, soup for comfort, and crispy thighs that taste like chicken. Your fridge becomes a savings vault. Every container a win. Every meal another reason to stop wasting money. Never again. Pre-cut chicken isn't just overpriced, it's flavorless. You are literally paying more for less taste. Stock from real bones gives you vitamins, collagen, and depth. It's comfort food science. Your grandma was right. I weighed them. Homemade stock had 30% more nutrients and double the flavor compounds. The real win isn't just saving money. It's the pride from creating something real from what others throw away. You can buy instant noodles for $1 or make gourmet ramen for the same price with homemade stock. All you need is 1 chicken, a pot, and a plan, and you'll never overspend on flavor again. This golden layer, that's schmaltz, pure flavor gold you can cook with instead of wasting money on expensive oils. Why spend $20 on oil when schmaltz adds more depth, more aroma, and costs you literally nothing? Melt the chicken skin slowly, strain the fat, now you have schmaltz. Perfect for rice, for risotto, for everything. When I started tracking the cost of convenience chicken, I realized the price of laziness adds up very fast. Switching to whole chicken and homemade stock saved me almost $500 last year without changing anything else. Before you say, it's just a few bucks, remember, a few bucks a week is a vacation by next summer. Every bone, every scrap you normally toss, that's money. You are literally throwing your cash in the trash. Instead, this steam carries flavor, collagen, nutrients, things boxed stock can't give you, no matter the fancy label. Store your stock in jars or ice cube trays, and you'll always have a secret flavor weapon ready to level up any meal. Eyes become roasted perfection, tenders become nuggets, wings become party food, all from 1 bird. Food Economy 101. We did a blind test. 9 out of 10 people picked homemade stock. The 10th one? Probably lying. This is reconnecting with how food used to be. Made slow, shared often, and respected fully. See this texture? That's pure collagen, the flavor carrier. Fancy restaurants pay extra for this stuff. One looks sad, one looks soulful. Guess which one costs half the price and smells like comfort? 72% savings. Let that sink in. That's like getting a second chicken completely free every week. And don't worry, this is not complicated. Just simple steps anyone can do to stretch flavor further than ever. I call my freezer the chicken savings account. Every jar is another deposit into my delicious retirement plan. It's wild. One chicken becomes 10 meals, 3 sauces, and a pantry full of homemade flavor. A good investment. It's not just about savings. It's about gathering, sharing, and knowing every dollar brought you something real and satisfying. Stop wasting money on chicken. When you respect every piece, you'll taste the difference and feel it in your wallet. Let's turn this stock into magic. Soups, sauces, risottos. You'll never see chicken scratch the same way again. Each bubble is flavor being born. Almost time. Bulk stock, $4.98 and disappointment. Homemade stock, free, flavorful, and endorsed by every grandma on earth. I label mine liquid gold. It's not just stock. It's an investment that pays back in flavor dividends. The secret no one tell you? Schmaltz makes everything better. It's butter, oil, and herb. Use it to fry onions, toast rice, sear meat. Every dish smells like comfort and tastes like tradition. Olive oil, $18. Butter, $5. Schmaltz, $0. You already paid for it, so stop throwing it away. This jar right here, my secret weapon. I call it flavor insurance because everything tastes better fried in confidence. You ever wonder why restaurant veggies taste better? Schmaltz. It's that hidden richness money can't buy unless you make it. You're not saving pennies, you're printing flavor money. And it all starts with what everyone else throws away. Homemade stock turns ordinary dinners into luxury. Pasta sauce richer, soup silky, all from bones and patience. My grandmother used to say, good soup feeds the soul. Turns out it also saves a small fortune every year. Chicken ramen for 1, risotto for 2, pot pie for 4. All from one chicken. That's efficiency seasoned with love. Box stock, 12 ingredients you can't pronounce. Homemade, 3 you can. Bones, veggies, water. Chemistry's simplest recipe. Skim off the foam, keep the simmer gentle. That's the secret to crystal clear stock worthy of any 5-star kitchen. See that shimmer on the surface? That's emulsified flavor. Keep it slow. Let time do the heavy lifting for you. After 4 hours, you've turned scraps into liquid treasure. One pot, one secret, endless ways to make your kitchen unstoppable. Cool it down, store it, freeze it. Homemade stock stays good for months, always ready for your next flavor experiment. The reactions? Always the same. What's in this? I smile and say, just savings, patience, and a little kitchen magic. This isn't just cooking smart, it's living smart. Waste less, taste more, and watch every dollar stretch further than ever. 1 chicken, 10 meals, 0 waste. Not just food, it's proof creativity outsmarts any grocery bill. Those tenders everyone pays extra for? They were hiding inside your chicken all along. A secret bonus prize. The best part? It's not about savings or flavor. It's about connection. Every jar tells a story of patience, of value, of turning small choices into something that feeds you for months. I call mine the flavor bank, where every deposit earns interest in taste, and every withdrawal makes dinner unforgettable. Store-bought stock? Flat. Homemade? It sings. You'll see the difference, smell the difference, and honestly, brag about it. Every bubble of steam is value escaping. Keep the lid off. Keep the patience on. That's how you trap flavor. A homemade meal for $2.6 that tastes like twent. You don't need to cut costs. You need to cook smarter. I used to think cooking was a chore. Now it feels like printing money and eating the profits. From overpriced plastic trays to homemade gold, this isn't about chicken. It's freedom from food inflation. Why pay for convenience when you can pay yourself in flavor? Save money, more meals, better vibes. And don't overthink it. No fancy gear needed. Just a pot, a strainer, and the decision to stop wasting potential. It's all connected. Stock becomes sauce, sauce becomes a meal, the meal becomes money saved. Simplicity is underrated. My mom used to say, Don't waste what still has purpose. That applies to food and to life. Every jar you make is a memory sealed. Every meal from it, a reminder that small steps create lasting change. Popcorn and schmaltz? Try it. Crispy, savory, better than movie theater butter without spending a dime more. Rush schmaltz on toast, sprinkle salt, boom. Gourmet snack in 30 seconds using scraps people throw away. There's a thrill in creating something from nothing. It's not cheapness, it's mastery. Turning leftovers into legends. Every spoon reminds you, value doesn't come from the store. It comes from intention, patience, and understanding. If everyone cooked like this, food waste would vanish and wallets would finally breathe again. It starts with one chicken. You started with one bird, but you've unlocked taste, savings, and confidence money cannot buy. Before, overpriced regret. After, freedom, flavor, and 20 extra bucks. That's financial seasoning. I tracked my savings for 3 months. I saved 56% without even trying. Every recipe, every gram. This is my trophy shelf, not awards, but jars. Proof that small habits compound like interest, meal after meal. You think this is soup? No, this is transformation. That effort turns script. When I was a kid, simmering stock meant family dinner. Now, it means financial freedom with flavor. She bought the $6 cotton. I spent nothing. She got salt water. I got liquid gold. You tell me who's winning. It's satisfying watching it pool. Clear, rich, alive. Every drop a reminder. My grandmother never measured ingredients. She measured moments. And now I understand. This isn't a recipe. It. Frozen stock cubes, instant flavor bombs. Throw one into pasta water, rice, or sauce, and watch everything level up. Restaurant chicken parm, $22. Mine, $3, better sauce than I get to eat in sweatpants. Luxury. Rib soup from homemade stock feels alive. Thicker bod, deeper soul. The difference between a hug and a handshake. This isn't about saving pennies. It's about valuing what's yours. Food is an investment that always pays back. For the price of 2 boneless breasts, you can feed a family, make stock, create schmaltz, and still have cash left. Listen, that sound? Rich broth whispering, you did it. The sound of comfort made from what others wasted. Sure, pay double for less flavor if you want. Me? I prefer my savings tender and my flavor full-bodied. When I calculated my yearly savings, I realized something powerful. I wasn't budgeting. I was reclaiming what's mine. That is the true reward. Laughter, warmth, full plates. Real value isn't in the price tag, it's in the experience. One chicken changed everything. Not just how I cook, but how I see value, time. Dinner's over, but satisfaction lingers. Every flavor, every dollar worked twice as hard tonight. Tomorrow's meal begins here. Not waste, just potential waiting for water, heat, and a little patience. This is what I saved this year. $500 grand. All from what most people toss without thinking. This kitchen holds more than recipes. It holds tradition. Food made with care feeds the soul. Every jar is a choice to save, create, respect. That's not just cooking. That's empowerment. Most can't pronounce schmaltz, but they can taste it. It's the butter upgrade your wallet didn't see coming. Use it for crispy potatoes, golden rice, even eggs. It's flavor's secret handshake, and it costs nothing extra. That jiggly layer? Collagen. Proof your homemade stock has body and depth boxed versions can't dream of. Boxed stock expires. Homemade gets better every time. Practice makes perfect flavor. This isn't broth. It's confidence, independence, proof that value lives in effort, not packaging. You don't need to change everything. Just start here. One chicken, one pot, one decision to live smarter. Our grandparents didn't waste because they couldn't. We shouldn't waste because we can afford to care. Each meal is a message. Thrift isn't cheapness, it's gratitude. And gratitude tastes better than anything store-bought. Soup, savings, self-respect, all from one chicken. And they still think budgeting means eating sad meals? This is the end of waste, the start of wisdom. Stop wasting money on chicken. Start valuing your effort. There's beauty in patience. Knowing your food gave you everything, and you honored it fully. Once you see the numbers, you'll never unsee them. Every pre-cut pack is a bad financial decision. Sure, buy the store's chicken. Mine feeds twice as long, costs half as much, and smells way better. You've turned scraps into something beautiful. That's not just cooking, it's the art of creating more from less. Imagine if every kitchen did this. Millions of pots, millions of savings, flavor uniting everyone who stopped wasting. Time teaches patience. Patience teaches flavor. The best food and best habits are never rushed. This sound, the quiet simmer, is the heartbeat of good cooking. It's a reminder that slow things last longer. Every time my grocery bill shrinks, I smile, because now I know flavor is the smartest investment. These jars are not just food, they are lessons. Proof that value lives in understanding, not in excess. Every jar is money. Every drop you waste now feeds you back. Homemade food connects us to tradition, patience, purpose. It's not old-fashioned, it is timeless. Food ads sell perfection. Real perfection is knowing what's in your meal and that it cost half the price. No waste isn't a challenge, it's a lifestyle. Once you start, it feels wrong to go back. When you pour this broth, you feed your future with better habits and real flavor. One home at a time, flavor spreads. The world becomes richer in taste and in sense. They call it liquid gold for a reason. What's valuable is not the chicken, it's the wisdom you learned from it. Recipes are memories disguised as instructions. Every pot of stock keeps those memories alive, one simmer at a time. Modern cooking isn't about gadgets. It's about awareness, knowing every ingredient has more to give if you let it. Same paycheck, same chicken, different mindset. That's how you turn struggle meals into success stories. This entire table costs less than $2 a plate. Stop calling it cheap. Start calling it genius. Cooking like this grounds you. It's not just saving money, it's finding peace and purpose. You'll start seeing groceries differently, not as single meals, but as infinite possibilities waiting to be unlocked. Pass this on, teach someone else, because flavor learned is flavor shared, and that's how good habits last generations. Even on quiet nights, the scent reminds me I'm doing something right. Every choice matters, even the small ones. From one chicken came meals, savings, joy, purpose, proof that greatness starts small. Listen, that simmer isn't noise, it's gratitude, a sound reminding you how much you've already saved. Every jar is bigger than food, patience, wisdom, self-reliance, things you don't find in stores, only in practice. This isn't cheap food. It's smart food, filled with care, time, and lessons worth more than any coupon. Here's to flavor, savings, and turning scraps to treasure. You're part of the movement now. Imagine millions of pots simmering worldwide, flavor uniting everyone who said enough waste, enough overspending. You didn't just cook. You reclaimed value, respect, flavor, all from one simple bird people overlook. The secret was never about the chicken. It was about you and how your choices create lasting change. Each jar you store today builds tomorrow's comfort. Every effort adds warmth to a future meal. This isn't just food, it's proof small acts matter. You've mastered flavor, savings, and purpose. Stop wasting money on chicken. Start honoring it. When you value every piece, life tastes richer in every way.